on, Michael. Make this putt. Don't three putt again. These three putts are killing your score. Oh man, not another three putt. Are three putts killing your round? Is it making it impossible for you to shoot a good score? Well, then you need to keep watching this video, because I'm going to show you the two components to every putt that you need to get control of, and you'll quit three putting.
Well, hello and welcome to Briz Golf Live. Today, I'm going to help you learn to score better by teaching you how to eliminate three putts. Now, if you haven't figured out yet in your golf career that three putting is a killer to your scorecard, you need to go back and rethink. Because I don't care what level of golfer you are, whether you're trying to break 100, 90, 80, whether you're trying to break par, three putting kills you. Every time you three putt, it's throwing a stroke away. Now, I misspoke a little bit in the intro, which became a little misleading there. It's not the two parts of every putt, it's the two parts of putting. So there's two main parts of putting in this three putt deal that if we can just think about these two parts in the putting and get really good at them, the three putts will go away. So what are the two parts? So the first part is you've got to get really good from 4 feet and in. You need to become a golfer that, hey, from 4 feet and in, you're making putts after putt after putt. And so therefore we have to practice a lot from 4 feet and in. And then the second part is we have to get really good at controlling the distance of our first putt. So let me give you some averages here. The average golfer from 5 feet makes 50% of his putts. So this is why the second part of this is so important. If you don't have the ability from 30 feet to roll your ball inside 5 feet, you go three putt half the time. There's the statistics. Stats prove it. A scratch golfer from 5 feet makes 66% of his putts. So if you're a scratch golfer, you're trying to break par, if you can't roll that ball inside that 4 feet, 3 feet, 2 feet range from 5 feet, you're only going to make 60% of your putts. Therefore, 44% of the time you're going to three putt. So we've got to get good at these two components. And so therefore, when you practice your putting, this is what your focus should be on. So I have a couple of videos here that are showing you how I like to practice the short putts, and then how I practice controlling my distance. And if you will start to use these practices, okay, I just said practice a lot. If you'll start to practice properly, take very efficient use of your time, you are going to eliminate three putts and start scoring lower.
One of the two things that we have to do in order to stop three putting is we have to get really, really proficient from 4 feet and in. Can't be missing from 4 feet and in. So when you practice from 4 feet and in, I want you to use training aids. My favorite one is a putting mirror. Okay? If you don't have a putting mirror, you can use an alignment stick, or you can just use another golf club. That doesn't matter. But put something on the ground to make sure that you're aiming properly. And then stand there and just make lots and lots and lots of 2-footers, 3-footers, 4-footers. If you can get good at making those, it's going to make your first putt on the green a little easier. Let me hit. I've got my putting mirror set up on about a 4-foot putt. And the putting mirror is great because it makes sure my aim is correct. It makes sure that my eyes are in the right place. And that's another video on the mechanics of putting. But I just want to stand out here and I just want to keep making 3-footers, 4-footers, 2-footers. Just over and over and over again. Stand here and just keep pouring them in the hole. Theoretically, with this mirror down here, I shouldn't miss. So here we go. Again, just standing here, good setup, making putts. So if I was putting for an hour, I would want to spend at least 20 minutes to 30 minutes working on those short putts. And I'm going to work my way all the way around the hole with that mirror. I want to be working on putts that break to the left and putts that break right. Some downhillers, some uphillers. So work real hard and get real good at your 2-footers, 3-footers, and 4-footers. So the second phase of eliminating the 3 putts is you have to be able to control the distance of your first putt. You have to be able to roll that first putt the correct distance. If you've got a 25-footer, you need to be able to roll it 25 feet. You can't be rolling a 25-footer 10 feet or 30 feet, okay? Because you then get outside of that 4-foot range that we were practicing early. So if I can learn to roll my putts the right speed and get it inside 4 feet, and then I've been practicing my 4-footers and I've become very competent, my 3 putts are going to go away. So the main element for controlling your distance, in my opinion, is your pre-shot routine. In our pre-shot routine, I have to be doing everything trying to get a feel for how hard I need to hit that putt. So when I practice my distance control, when I'm out here practicing distance control, I don't roll balls to the hole. I roll balls to the edge of the green. Now the grass is all dormant out here, so it's hard to see, but I've placed an orange alignment stick up there right on the edge of the green. And all I'm going to be doing is just rolling balls to the edge of the green. And now I'll describe my pre-shot routine as I'm going through it. So the biggest component is I make my practice swings looking at my target. I'm going to make 2 of them. 1, 2. I'm going to get set up to the ball. I'm going to take one last look at the target, look back at the ball, and recreate the feel that I had during my practice swings. That ball rolled right up to the stick. It's perfect speed. So I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm looking at the target. 1, 2, get set up, look back at my target, look back at the ball, recreate the speed in the field. Okay? Just a touch short, but good speed again. Okay, last one. And I want you to notice that my 2 practice swings are separate. I'm not just going back and forth. I'm not just waving that club back and forth. They're very deliberate in their purpose. 1, 2, get set up to the ball, look back at the stick, look back at my ball, recreate my putt. I didn't hit that one hard enough. It's hard doing this when I'm talking. So I would move myself around the green as I'm doing this. I would get uphill putts, I would get downhill putts, I'd get side hill putts. I'm going to hit putts from 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet. And I'm just going to stand out here and use another 20 or 30 minutes of my practice session just getting a feel for the greens, getting a feel for how fast that ball's rolling and how big my stroke needs to be. You learn to control your distance, you will eliminate your 3 putts.
All right, so there you have it. There's how to practice and the things you need to be practicing in your putting in order to eliminate 3 putting. When you first start doing the looking at the target during your practice strokes, it's going to be a little awkward, but really get good at it. When you're watching golf on television, watch the tour players. At some point in time before all the putts, at any putt they have, they're going to stand there and they're going to be looking at that target while they're making some type of stroke. They're getting a feel for how hard they need to hit the putt. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot. I hope this helps you eliminate those 3 putts and make your score go down. I'd love to hear your comments below of any successes that you have. And I'll see you next time on Briz Golf Live.